Hi there, I'm Lizzy from Kaiser's Positive Choice, and it's time for your stretch break. I thought today we would do some balance and joint mobility exercises. So let's start with having a chair near you, and we can just start with just walking our hips back, and if you'll just to stretch out that spine. And if you'll notice, my feet are closer to the chair and my hips are back rather than my feet out here. I'm trying to have my feet close to the chair and I'm sliding my hips back. Nice. And I can even do a range of motion from here, just bringing that arm up and bringing it back down, switching to the other side, just having a little spinal twist. You can drop that knee if that feels right. Gazing up at that hand so that you're getting that range of motion in your neck as well. All right, one more on the other side. And bringing that hand up and spinal twist, holding it there. Nice. So that should feel great on your spine. Next, I'd like to do a balance exercise that really is for balancing core. Your core isn't just your abs, it's also all these muscles of your low back. So your core is like a big wide belt around your midsection. So you can do this on a chair where we're gonna lift our right leg, and this is cross crawler opposite. So we're gonna lift our left hand, and I can challenge myself and try to lift my hand a little higher or my arm higher. Notice how my knee is soft and I'm supporting my weight with my hand on that chair. And then I can switch to the other side. So I'm working with balance here, and I'm working with some strength through my low back, having to lift that leg a little higher, and some mobility with the shoulder, lifting that arm a little higher. And let's switch to the other side. Lift that leg a little higher, maybe even gaze up at that hand, get that range of motion. And switch to the other side. Remember that supporting leg is soft. Lift that leg a little higher. And release. And then you can go back into that low back stretch that feels so good. All right, some more things for balance. So, how about the flamingo, where you have the chair here for support? I'm gonna plant my feet right underneath my hips and lift one leg up and see if I can balance here. Good. And the other side, lifting that foot up, see if I can balance. And you can move the chair to the other side of you if you feel better having it on each side of you, depending on which leg you're lifting. Okay, nice. Even some toe taps can be great for balance. Can you do that without holding on to the chair? We can try it on the other side. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Can you do it with a light hold or no hold on the chair? Good, nice. All right, let's move to some upper body work. I'd like to show you a push-up on the wall. So we have our wall here, and depending on how close you are to the wall is going to challenge your muscles of how hard you're working. So with the wall push-up, I'm working so much of my upper body. Of course, my chest. I'm working my chest as I come in. I'm also working my triceps as I press away and extend from the wall. I'm working my rhomboids as I squeeze and retract my shoulders. Rather than this round hump here, I want to think of squeezing and retracting, bringing those shoulder blades together. And then, of course, my core and my midsection. I can make it a little harder, coming into that wall, pushing out. So with strength work, we want to do 8 to 12 repetitions. So you count it out on how you're doing here to get to your 8 to 12. All right, nice job. Maybe one more. All right. What else can we do with this wall? Well, we can do some mobility work where we stretch and reach one arm up and lean and press into that wall and really feel a stretch through that shoulder. And we can try it on the other side. Reaching, nice extension, really getting a stretch, and even both sides. So you can decide what feels right. Maybe here feels right. Others of you might be able to get a little further from the wall and arch in. Once you've done that shoulder opener, we can do a chest opener with one hand anchored on the wall, and my feet are right underneath my right underneath my hips, but I'm rotating away. So I'm looking like I'm ready to walk away. And I feel a stretch through the chest there. Oh, that feels so good. And you can decide where that hand is comfortable for that. And the other side, little chest opener. We did our shoulder opener, our chest opener. I think I've got maybe two more for you, okay? So really using this wall for strengthening. Here we can do some shoulder mobility, trying to keep your shoulder blades flat against the wall and just rocking your hands up and down, trying to keep those shoulders flat. This is a really tough one for me. Okay, trying to keep those shoulders flat, working that rotation through the shoulder. Couple more. And then how about we strengthen the chest? How about we strengthen the rhomboids, the muscle of the back? So up against the wall, you're going to press and retract and hold. So this is an isometric contraction. You're squeezing up against the wall, pressing, driving those elbows in, and then relaxing. Press and drive those elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades. This is a exercise for the rhomboids, posture that helps you keep your shoulders back. Nice, straight, erect posture. And release, isometric. And rather than holding your breath, you want to breathe through this. And release. Hold that isometric, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And again, 8 to 12 repetitions to really strengthen that rhomboid muscle in the back, okay? Nice job. How about one big, nice, long stretch up, exhaling. Thank you for joining me for balance and upper body mobility exercises. Good job.